Welcome to our Africa Geopolitics update. Today we dive into the latest developments shaping the continent. Boko Haram has intensified its operations in northeastern Nigeria, leading to increased violence and displacement of civilians. The group has conducted numerous attacks on villages, military outposts, and convoys, causing widespread fear and instability. Local communities are suffering from the insurgency, with many residents forced to flee their homes. The Nigerian military is struggling to contain the resurgence, despite ongoing operations aimed at dismantling the group's network. This resurgence highlights the enduring threat posed by Boko Haram and the challenges faced by Nigerian authorities in restoring peace and security. The Jama'at Nasr al-Islam wal Muslimin (JNIM) has escalated its attacks in Burkina Faso, particularly targeting security forces and government officials. The group's operations have led to significant casualties and have undermined the government's ability to maintain control over affected regions. The onslaught has exacerbated the humanitarian crisis, with thousands of people displaced and in urgent need of assistance. JNIM's increased activity underscores the persistent threat of militant groups in the Sahel region and the difficulties in countering their influence. Efforts to stabilize the region continue to face significant obstacles. Shabaab is exploiting the African Union's withdrawal from Somalia to expand its influence and operational capacity. The militant group has launched several high-profile attacks, targeting both military and civilian sites. This power vacuum has allowed Shabaab to consolidate its control over certain regions, further destabilizing the country. The Somali government is struggling to manage the security situation amidst the African Union's departure, raising concerns about the future stability of Somalia. Shabaab's actions highlight the ongoing threat posed by the group and the importance of sustained international support for Somalia. The Sahel region is experiencing a severe humanitarian crisis, exacerbated by ongoing conflict and instability. Millions of people are facing food insecurity, lack of access to basic services, and displacement. The situation is particularly dire in countries like Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, where armed groups continue to operate with impunity. Humanitarian organizations are struggling to deliver aid due to security challenges and funding shortfalls. The international community is urged to increase support to address the urgent needs of the affected populations and to work towards long-term solutions for peace and stability in the region. Sudan is facing significant political instability following recent developments in its transitional government. Tensions between military and civilian factions have escalated, leading to widespread protests and clashes. The power struggle is hindering efforts to achieve a democratic transition and is causing economic and social disruptions. The international community is closely monitoring the situation, urging all parties to engage in dialogue and uphold the principles of the peace agreement. The outcome of this political turmoil will have profound implications for Sudan's future and its role in regional stability. Ethiopia is grappling with an internal conflict that has caused widespread devastation and displacement. The ongoing fighting between government forces and rebel groups, particularly in the Tigray region, has resulted in significant casualties and human rights violations. The conflict has disrupted livelihoods, leading to a humanitarian crisis with millions in need of assistance. International efforts to mediate and provide aid are ongoing, but the situation remains volatile. The resolution of this conflict is crucial for Ethiopia's stability and the broader Horn of Africa region. African nations are increasing their cooperation to combat terrorism and improve regional security. Initiatives such as the G5 Sahel Joint Force and the African Union's counterterrorism frameworks are aimed at enhancing coordination and response capabilities. These efforts are essential in addressing the transnational nature of terrorist threats and in supporting affected countries. Regional cooperation also includes intelligence sharing, joint military operations, and capacity-building programs. Strengthening these partnerships is vital for achieving long-term stability and preventing the spread of extremist ideologies across the continent.